morning guys, welcome back to Carsick.my. Today I'm taking Proton's latest B segment SUV, the Proton X50 to Ipoh. So without further ado, let's make a move. As I make my way out of KL, let me share some brief introduction of the vehicle that we have here. So the Proton X50 has been the best-selling Proton SUV in Malaysia. And in order to keep up with the newer competitors, Proton have to drastically upgrade the X50 for 2025. And what you see here is the top-of-the-line Proton X50 flagship variant. The latest X50 is priced around 90,000 to 113,000 ringgit. And this is 4,000 ringgit more than the predecessor. And with this latest update, the biggest changes here is the engine itself. Despite it's still running a 1.5 litre engine, now it's running a 4-cylinder instead of a 3-cylinder. This new powertrain is still mated to a dual clutch transmission just like before. And the power now is 181 PS and torque is at 290 Nm. With this latest X50, you get to see there's a brand new front end, a brand new rear end, and of course, a whole new interior. But for now, I'll skip the exterior and interior review. I will leave it to until when I get the car for proper review. As I settle down into the highway cruising speed, so here are some of my thoughts about this latest Proton X50. Let's start with this engine. So with this brand new cylinder engine, Proton has actually made the car quieter than before. The 3-cylinder rattle has been eliminated for this model. And as like we're on the highway right now, the car is so smooth that you barely feel the engine. As you can hear, the engine noise barely comes into the cabin, and this is travelling at about 100 km per hour. Basically, Proton has really enhanced the NVH for this vehicle. It makes the old vehicle feel raw compared to the new one. And on top of that, this is something that I'm really impressed. Proton has retuned the clutch uptake for this latest Proton X50. Now, when you're getting off the line, the car just takes off very naturally. As for the ADAS, it works just as it should. But the problem here is to have a bit too much bings and bongs going on. Sorry guys, due to some equipment issue, I have to do this as a voiceover. At this point, I've already reached Tapa, and I will be taking the Tapa route up to Cameron Highlands. And as we all know, the road up to Cameron's through Tapa isn't the smoothest in Malaysia. And this is why I think this is the best place for me to test out the X50 suspension. Okay, now I'm currently in Cameron Highlands. I just had my lunch and now I'm heading towards Ipoh. So far, how's this SUV holding up? Well, on my way up to Cameron's, the X50 performs impressively. And I have to say, Proton did a wonderful job in making the X50 feel so much more different than the old car. And one of the most impressive things here is the suspension. The suspension now feels so much more matured, so much more smoother than before. It rides over uneven road in a sophisticated manner. And as for handling, the X50 felt very natural. And once you get into the rhythm, the vehicle just flows through the corners. While the steering feel is still on the lighter side, I actually find the steering wheel rather accurate. And the rubber band feel from the steering in the pre-facelift model has now been eliminated in this latest car. So this makes the overall ride and handling experience very positive. And additionally, the driver's seat actually holds you in place. It may not be a bucket seat, but it's properly sculpted. So during spirited driving, the seat has actually enough grip to keep me in place. And for the brakes, for day-to-day use, these brakes works just fine. But when I'm doing spirited driving, I actually find that the biting point is a bit too low for my liking. Then again, this doesn't take away the fact that the brakes still work effectively. So far, everything has been very positive in terms of the drive itself. So let's continue with our journey. Good morning guys, it's already the next day and it's 7 AM right now and I'm ready to head back to KL. For a quick recap, I reached the hotel at about 4 PM yesterday and so far the X50 has been holding up pretty well. The SUV still feels very solid and with this KL drive back, I'm just going to stick to the highway. And since it's going to take me some time to reach KL, let's get going. As I come to the end of the road trip, I want to share some final thoughts about the Proton X50. Let's start with the fuel economy. After 2 days of driving, I actually managed to clock about 540 kilometers on one tank of fuel. Considering that part of my road trip takes me up to Cameron Highlands with some spirited driving, the fuel economy is actually really good. After I did some calculation, the X50 actually clocked an average 7.5 liters per 100 kilometers. By far the updated engine has been impressive throughout the journey. It is finally clocking the fuel efficiency that is close to Proton's claim. And with the extra cylinder, the engine is smoother than before. The improvement in clutch tuning also elevated the driving experience. And at this price point, I think the X50 is even more appealing than before. Hope you like this video and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more future review video. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. If you want to find out more about the Proton X50, you can head on over to my website, carsick.my. Hope to see you soon. Bye!